One, two, three, go! Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. So, the rumors are true. We are going to be watching the most notorious stand-up special of all time. There's a difference between infamous and famous. Unfortunately, I think Brendan is the former. So, I have a lot of opinions on this special. I've seen it with a few friends when we were a little tipsy topside, and it was like the funniest thing we've ever seen. It's really funny when you... It's funny because of how anti-funny it is. Like, obviously, right? So, we're gonna be watching it together, and I'll just be giving my input on it, really. But I want to thank you all for the love. There's so much love, but there's also so much hate on the internet. Like, what am I gonna do? Beat you up? But if I see you in person, well then there will be repercussions. Yeah, I mean, trust me, I get it, like, for sure. But I guess I don't know, it is what it is, right? So, without further ado, let's get started and let's see what Brendan is up to for this 24-minute special.
What's up, Dallas? Look at you guys. I'm not used to this. Dallas is a little different. There's some ladies in the crowd tonight. I am not used to that. My demo, 18 to 36 bros. That's...
When I first met my band, that's what I said in the mic. I was like, "What's up, Dallas? There's a lot of ladies in the crowd tonight. I'm not used to this. Dallas is a little different." And they were like, "Legit, what is she saying?" I think when we start like going on shows and stuff, I am going to have to say this like into the crowd, and either people are gonna think I'm crazy, or they're gonna know. But just imagine some you're at a concert and they say that.
That's what I specialize in. It's a real cockfest usually at these things. I don't mind it though. I'm the bro whisperer. That's what they call me. Are we vaccinated up in here, Dallas? Everybody vaccinated?
You know what's so weird? There's a thing called knowing your audience, and the last thing you would ever say to Texans is, "Are you vaccinated?" Because it's really highly contentious. So, like, I don't know why it... I mean, granted, maybe I'm giving him too much credit because clearly we know, he's not the smartest cookie in the cookie jar. Hey, neither am I. But it's just really weird how no one said anything. It just... I guess that's what happens when you have a bunch of yes people around you. They don't tell you reality, because I imagine if you did tell this reality to Brendan, he would just gadoosh ya. Gadoosh.
Dicey, dicey.
So flamboyant.
I love you,
Dicey,
Texas.
dicey.
That's how it is. I love it. I love it. There's always one guy. No fucking way, bro. That needle's not touching this fucking temple, daddy. As he says that, he's taking a nacho, dipping in nacho cheese. Oh, my bad, Mr. Whole Foods. My bad. Yeah, whatever you want to do, man. This whole vaccination stuff, I'm not anti-vax, man. I'm vaccinated, but it's all in their market.
Wait a second. I recall that he was getting into some like debate with Brian Callen about like, because I know he's super right wing, because his master Joe Rogan is right wing. So is he vaccinated? I don't know. See, this is like so weird. He's going back on what he like originally said, where like he's super right wing, but in this one he's like super left leaning, it seems. So I don't know. But hey, I know a lot of you don't really like my whole commentary situation, so we have one of two options. Either I could spew my woke nonsense to you all, or we can sit down and watch the Gringo Poppy. That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
They fucked this whole thing up in their marketing. Without Operation Warp Speed, when they launched that, remember they're trying to get everybody to get vaccinated? And they're like, yeah, go to Krispy Kreme, buy a dozen donuts, get vaccinated. Like, the fuck? That makes sense.
In my previous video, I called out his deep and someone was like, yes, thank you. I've never seen anyone say that before. And yeah, his like K's are very deep. It's weird. I don't know if CT actually makes it so like you don't think right, or you just start speaking weirdly. Actually, no, I remember in that Ariel Helwani interview, he spoke normal. He did. So I don't know what happened, but yeah, I guess honestly, those knockouts where then he's like he has his hands in the air all crazy. Which hey, you get knocked out and you do weird things, right? I'd imagine. But one thing I really need an answer from you all is when Brendan's his truck flipped, he scurried out and he said that he thought his truck was going to collapse on him. Now, granted, I've never been in a car that flipped, so trust me, it's hard for me to even like kind of sympathize or put myself in their shoes. So why did he think his truck was going to collapse or fall on him? Seriously, I need to know that because it fell just straight down, whatever. So yeah, it's super weird. So let's get back to this.
Top people are like, hell yeah, fuck this. It was so confusing. I remember I called my mom. I was like, hey, mama, are you getting vaccinated?
Hey,
she's
mama?
all, I wasn't. And then, I love donuts. And fucking...
This whole
Do
thing
you
is
remember
him
the first
cosplaying being
dumbass that
white.
messed it all up for
Or
everybody,
Mexican.
scared the shit out of from getting vaccinated? Remember that idiot? He was all over the news stations. The first moron to get that Johnson & Johnson. Clearly a meth addict. Nobody checked into his background. Remember that? They put him on the news. He's sweaty as shit. He was on all the major broadcasts. He's like, holy shit, dude! Yeah, I got it done. I got that Johnson & Johnson, bro. I don't feel good, bro. I can't stop sweating, bro. I feel like I'm growing wings, bro. I'm gonna lay low for a little bit on the vaccination. I'm just gonna...
Oh, that was all right.
Remember that moron?
Like if you met Brendan in person, like I'm sure, like if you hung out with him, I'm sure he's like an alright dude. I'm sure he's like he could be funny. Like he's one of the bros, right? So I completely get that. I guess that's really it. Oh, but no, what's super weird is when he meets his fans, ever since this has been filmed, I think he deals with fan interactions a little bit different because he looks like very like stiff, like he doesn't move because he thinks someone is going to stab him. Which, I mean, we do live in a pretty crazy world where people will light you up. So I think he has a mistrust. Yeah, he's gained a mistrust of his fans, his audience, because of the way people treated him online. So, I mean, sure, can words hurt? Definitely. But, I mean, I guess the only reason I think, like, is this nice? Is this nice what we do? Or me, I'll just say me. Is this nice what I do? I'm just kind of reacting to it and giving a bunch of opinions, like I'm just firing them off. So is it nice? No, not really. But does he deserve it? Again, I don't know. He's extremely unlikable. He's a lolcow. But the thing is, with a lolcow, like I said before, if you're getting paid a bunch of money, then I think kind of, does it justify the means? A little bit. There is another locale I follow from TCAP, Lauren Armstrong, which look up his calls. They are so funny. Where like he rages and everything, but and sure he's a PDF, which is, you know, that's dicey. But the internet lit him up for it, and he got trolled into oblivion. And I kind of feel like he's gotten what he deserves. A lot of people in the community don't think that, but I sort of do. He's living in a beaten down trailer in Maine. His family hates him. He lives a horrible life. So I feel like he's gotten what he deserves. Granted, Brendan is not that, though he hangs out with people who were accused of that. So it's, you know what I mean?
It's all in marketing, man. Like, they need to hire some just a dime piece actor we've never heard of. Just blast them all over the news, right? Just somebody who's fine. Get them on there and just put them all over the news, all over the nation. Like, yeah, dude, I got the Johnson & Johnson. I feel pretty good. I feel great, actually. If I'm being honest, one side effect, I just want to be up front with everybody. Goddamn dick's down to here. Just fucking... You'd have a line of bros at CVS just like, just trying to do my part, man. Just fucking...
Did you all see his, like, I swear Showtime did him so dirty, and it's not because of, well, like they filmed him tying his shoe. They filmed him in the cringiest Deadpool cosplay situation. It was horrible. And his little pathetic peppercini looked so small. I was like, whoa, hold up. Another thing that's interesting about locales is no, not the size of their pecker, but it's how they always project. They always project their insecurities on others, which is just so obvious. And I've been humble about this before, but no longer. I am one of the first people to call out, or maybe notice, that Brendan is bisexual. It's completely obvious. He tried taking like that shtick of like, oh, like, you know, I'm gay as a comedian, ha ha ha, like jokes, funny, comedy. But he's done it so often, and he grifts into the right wing, where honestly, I can see it a mile away. I can, trust me, if you don't take anything in any facet away from what I say, take this away. Oh, that's your takeaway? Know this. Brendan is projecting his own sexual insecurities. I think all these comedians around him sort of are, to be honest. What can you do, right? What can you do?
It's good to be in Dallas, man. You guys do it right. It's good to be in Dallas. I know. Yeah.
Such undeserved applause breaks. I hate that he just like...
There's a reason I decided to shoot my special here, man. You guys just give me so much love. I absolutely love Texas, man. Yeah.
See, he wanted it again.
Yeah,
He loves it.
Thank
It
you.
beats his ego.
I haven't touched a mask since I touched down. It is fantastic. LA is not like this, y'all. LA is North Korea with a beach. It is fucking... But they give us Wi-Fi, so that's cool. They're talking about locking us back down. I can't go through another lockdown. Straight up, the shop household barely made it through the last one. We eked our way out of that last one. We did not do well with it. Also, Dallas, my lockdown's different. I got a 5-year-old and 2-year-old. Parents know what I'm talking about. I would rather do anything else than be locked down with those fucking demons 24/7. We're not even locked down. My girl was fighting with me the other week. If we get locked down, we're fucked. She was fighting with me. Fucking, Fauci, Delta, mask, what are we gonna do? I was thinking to myself, oh my God, my life would be so much easier if I was just gay as shit.
It might be. So I know there's a lot of people say, like in the comments, whatever, saying that I'm a bit too critical on everything he says or does, which, hey, honestly, it's true. Okay, I'll give you that for sure. But you want my hot take? Oh, you're gonna love this. When I first seen the special, I thought the background was cool. I actually thought it was. I mean, hey, listen, you can't tell me that this background doesn't look cool, right? But then, does it look cheaply made? I mean, I think just it's like a city background. I don't know. I think it looks visually pleasing. Obviously, it's no Showtime, big downgrade. But don't most comedians? They have big specials. Then they'll do another special, at like a club like this. So I kind of heard it both ways. Let me know if you hate this background. I mean, I don't know. It's all right, I guess. I don't know. If the buildings, I'm like pointing out, if the buildings were longer, I think it would look better. But the star aesthetic, it's all right. Honestly, I think it's kind of cool.
If I was locked down with the bros, Dallas, quarantine with the homies, you know how much
Better
more
than a
fun
brick
we
wall,
would
right?
have? Oh my God, dude. We'd like play video games all day. We'd work out. At night, we'd fuck each other.
You can tell he didn't want to say that.
This guy was all,
For real.
the fuck? No. I thought we were gonna play video games, bro. Sorry, man. I love that. No, fuck no, I'm not into that, dude. I don't want to be locked down with you anymore. I just.
He's come across as
What are you
a
gonna do,
little
bro?
likable.
Get bored.
You know, it's a little cold, but hey, aren't we all?
One can dream, Dallas. One can dream.
Like, that's what I was saying. It's almost no surprise that Rogan fancied him a little bit, because I'm sure if you were kicking back having a few beers with him, I'm sure he'd be pretty cool, like good company. But since we are kind of low-key obsessed with him for one reason or another, we know, we see how much of a hater he is. We see how disrespectful he is to his fans, to his co-workers, how he's just insufferable with all of his interruptions, his constant lying, his constant narcissism, his ego is left unchecked. So it's all this stuff that just makes him very unlikable and turned into a lowcow. And the thing is, this time next year, he doesn't have to be. He literally could turn all this around if he just kind of made amends with us internet freaks. I mean, we done matter, done count, so he doesn't owe us anything, quite frankly. But at least I know there are people who say they used to watch his show, but then when he gadoosh someone through a glass door, I mean, that's gonna rub people the wrong way. Oh, then saying about, like, I think Nick Campbell or something his name is. He was talking to Joe Rogan, and he was like, "Oh, is he still alive?" Like, dude, what? Like, see, it's stuff like that. So does he deserve the trolling? I don't know. You know, that's not up for me to decide. We're just watching this comedy special.
I never thought I'd say this to a live audience. One thing that I'm grateful for the governor of California, Governor Newsom, for locking us down for an entire year and ruining small businesses. Because I wouldn't have realized this unless I was locked down with my family for an entire year. I realized my girl's not cool. She's just not... She's not a friendly human being. I married a goddamn rattlesnake. She's like... This is my girl. This is my girl, man. This is what I'm dealing with. Yo, listen, LA's different than Texas. They just opened my son's school last week. He hasn't been schooling in a fucking year. They just opened it last week, first day of kindergarten. So I got him his first day outfit, looking all fucking fly, dope kicks, giant backpack, backwards hat, looks just like me. I'm walking up for school. I'm like, dude, it's about to be lit as fuck. All his little friends out front in their first day outfits. I'm like, oh my God, you guys are cute as shit. I need to document this. I go, T, get tight. There's a bunch of you squeezing tight. Daddy's gonna take a picture. Ready? Cheese on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Cheese. They're all cheese. I take out my phone. I'm all, hell yeah. I snap a pic. I text it to my girl. She gets it. She looks at it. She goes, crop out the uglies. Resend.
Look at that face.
What? Excuse me? I said, you're in a group chat with other parents, dumbass. Sap.
Who's worse? Me or the people laughing in the crowd?
Y'all savage.
Savage. Everyone's a savage. Everyone's a beast. But everyone's the best. Joe Rogan's the best. Brian Callen's the best. Theo Von's the best. This random dude on the street, oh, he's the best. You ever notice that he always says, oh, they're the best? That's how you know he's lying, because yeah. But he did it to himself. That's the thing. He did all this himself.
I'm married.
Maybe the biggest crime is naming your company Thick Boy. That is the cringiest name probably in all of existence. If he gets trolled, it should be for the brand Thick Boy. Like that should have done it for everyone.
I'm Mexican, y'all. I married a Mexican.
And the enablers.
I thought you would like that. Listen. Listen. I thought you guys would enjoy that. Listen, Dallas. I don't mean like Taco Bell Mexican. No. I'm talking Guadalajara. Born and raised. Came to the States 10 years ago. Illegally Mexican. The real deal, Holyfield. Y'all, this shit is... I dated a lot of white girls, big titties and flat asses before her, and just never worked out for me. It just would never work out. And I'll never forget this. One of my boys goes, dude, Papi, what are you doing, bro? Get with a Latina, bro. You know why? Because they're fun and they're spicy. No doubt, definitely spicy. Girl spicy, right? Girl spicy. You know what spicy means? They're assholes. That's what that means.
Where did he get his like mannerisms from? Why does he call everyone Poppy, Mommy, Daddy? Oh, who lives here? Me, my mommy, and my daddy. If you know, you know. So it honestly, like, oh, and Bubba, Baba. And if I do post stuff on the Fighter and the Kids subreddit, in fact, I posted that thing that called him out for his contradictory gearhead stuff, and Brennan Schaub's Guide to Womanly Elegance. Yep, I made that. So let's see. You guys put it on my channel, actually. So his vocabulary is super strange. Daddy. Oh, how's daddy? Right?
Sorry, man. Dude, when we first got together, she was cooking authentic Mexican food 7 nights a week. I'm not used to this. I was like, what? Fajitas every Wednesday? Fuck yeah. No, dumbass. Not fajitas every Wednesday. Real Mexican dishes, y'all. Real shit from the motherland. I'm talking huevos rancheros. Carne asada. Pico de gallo.
Why does he love sticking his tongue out? He sticks his tongue out all the freaking time. I seriously don't get it. So someone, besides him thinking his truck was going to collapse on him, tell me why he sticks his tongue out like that. I did look it up before, and supposedly it's like it releases something, like, or like it helps you stabilize your body in, like, I don't even, it's something weird like that. Or helps with concentration, because I had to do some research because it was so weird. As far as Mexican girls being spicy, I hate to agree with him, but he's sort of right. Mexican girls do not play. They're probably one of the last girls you ever want to either cheat on or try acting dicey with, for sure. Now they'll light you up. or they could be really sweet like me. So, yep, that's true. The rumors are true. I am half white and half Mexican. So maybe I hold some street cred when it comes to all of this, because Brendan Schwab, he looks so freaking Mexican, it's not even funny. Yet he claims to be white. It's like, well, look at me. I probably look more, well, I look just like Brendan. I look ethically ambiguous. I wonder if Brandon could say that.
And my favorite, chili.
He just looked crap out of that night.
Every night, 7 years later, every fucking night. I know I look Latin, they're just gonna know who I am. She's like, honey, what the fuck is happening right now? Is he not a Puerto Rican shortstop for the Dodgers? What the fuck's happening? Dude, I did that 23andMe. I did that shit. You spin the cup, you mail your DNA in. I did that. They sent me drive mayonnaise back. I am white as shit, Dallas, yeah.
No, you're not.
White person handout, page 7, bitch. I need a fucking tater tot once a week. Would a fucking Hot Pocket kill you every now and then? Every time dinner would come, I'm like, oh, does she really think beans go with every goddamn meal? Is she serious? She for real? Every time dinner would come, like, does it ever occur to her? Maybe Brendan's not trying to shit his pants tonight. How about that? Fuck.
I don't know if bean and cheese is necessarily a very hot Mexican dish, or as in, like, you know, common, but trust me, one thing that is common, if beans come at number 2, rice comes in at number 1. Rice is like the freaking staple of Mexican parties, like, for real. Tortillas, tacos, enchiladas, all that kind of stuff.
Every time dinner would come, my asshole would go like this. Fuck, bro! Fuck, bro! Fuck. We're dying down here, Poppy!
Poppy?
It's so spicy, bro!
I am interrupting this like it's no one's business. Brendan is obviously superficial. I guess, maybe, aren't we all a little bit superficial? Trust me, take it from me, I can tell you with 100% certainty that Brendan gets Botox on his lips and his eyebrows. It's called like an eyebrow lift. You just get some Botox here and it helps like raise up your eyebrows. So yeah, for any of you homeless cats wondering if Brendan gets Botox or you're still on the fence, I'm telling you, it's 100% obvious. But what's so weird is that Brendan's crow feet, you know those lines right here when you smile or whatever you get, he doesn't get Botox on those. So it's like he worries about his lips and his eyebrows, but he doesn't worry about actual like wrinkles, which is what Botox is for. It's just that I really don't get at all.
I've never been thicker since I got with a Mexican, man.
He does look a little thick here.
Thick
for
with
sure.
3 fucking C's. Dude, everything they eat, bean cheese, bean
Every
cheese,
night.
bean cheese, bean cheese. I'm like,
Every
what the
night.
hell, man? We're just gonna carb load year
Every
round?
night.
We never tailor off the carbs? That's the game plan?
Beans
We're
doesn't
all
have
gonna be
any
built like armadillos?
carbs. Depends. Heard it both ways.
I got so thick in the pandemic, I decided to go on a keto diet. If you know what keto is a diet where you can't eat Mexican food. That's the diet. It's pretty easy to stick to, man. Just don't touch a fucking tortilla, you know what I'm saying? Here's my problem, though. Here's my problem. Every Friday, my mother-in-law cooks my favorite Mexican food at my house. She has her own house, but does that at mine. It makes no sense. So before I started this keto diet, I went up to my girl. I go, hey, you know I love your mom. Her food, best in the world. It's my favorite. That's why I'm so fucking fat. Listen, do me a favor, though. I don't want to be tempted. I don't want in the house. Do me a favor. Tell your mom I'm on keto. Can you do that? She goes, why don't you tell her? She speaks English. I went, but she doesn't, though. But she doesn't. You keep saying that, and she clearly fucking doesn't. Do me a solid, tell her I'm on fucking keto, okay? 8 weeks goes by, your boy hasn't touched a fucking tortilla. Nothing. I walk in the house last Friday. Sure enough, there's a fucking fiesta.
Sure
My
enough.
favorite food. You know how like Theo
A
Von
favorite
kept around
food.
cocaine?
Oh, if there was one reason Theo Von left him, is because of this little bit here. There was no reason in any of facet why he needs to bring up his friend's drug addiction. Seriously, that's like the least cool thing you could ever do. So I'm sure Theo thought the same things. Like, well, why did you just tell this crowd that I'm addicted to cocaine or whatever? Which I never even knew about until he said that, so yeah.
You know how like he struggles with cocaine? Like if there was cocaine on the table right now, he'd
like,
fucking snort it from right field. You feel me? God bless him. I love that fucking dude. That's how I am with fucking pozole. I see it, dude. I will fucking take it to the snout. I can't be around it.
Pozole.
I see it, I eat it. So I walked in, I go, Mama, you know I love Mama. What are you doing? I know you know, I'm on keto. I know you know, somebody told you I'm on keto. She goes, mijo, bueno, ándale, mijo. Cabron, look, cabron. She grabs this tray, she goes, cabron, look, taquitos. It's keto, bitch. Ah.
What is that?
I'm just gonna stay thick, y'all. It's my DNA. Oh, the other thing you should know about dating a Mexican, nobody told me this. There's me flaming hot Cheetos all over your house. They love them. They love them. It's like catnip for Mexicans. They love them. I'm the only person in my house who don't speak Spanish. I feel like a refugee in my own goddamn house. My white friends never dated a Latino before. Go, dude, just fucking learn Spanish. Put a little effort in. Learn Spanish. How hard can it be? I'm all, bitch, I am 38. I struggle with English at times. You know what it feels like to my 5-year-old son roll up on his bike and talk shit to me in Spanish? You know what that feels like? As a father, you know what that feels like? I don't have a clue what he's talking about. I don't have a clue. I thought puto meant dude for the longest time. I dropped him off at school last week. I was all, later, puto! Teacher was like, what the fuck? I'm all, puto.
Oh, there's that tongue. Why is he sticking out like that?
Puto? One of the many things I love about the Mexican culture is, and I do love your culture, man. One of the many things I love about it is you guys always have something to celebrate. Every week you have something to celebrate.
That is so true.
As a white person, my dad's like, only your birthday, motherfucker. I'm like, all right, once a year, be cool, Dad, be cool. Not Mexicans, every week something's popping. Last week, some girl turned 15. Not even related to us. Threw the party at my house. Apparently, the Mexican culture, turn 15's a big deal. White people, we don't give a fuck. These Mexicans give all the fuck, yeah. I walk in the house, these Mexicans give a fuck about social distancing. There was a mask in sight. I walk in the house, there's a mariachi band. They're beating the shit out of this piñata. There's flaming hot Cheetos spraying over the goddamn living room.
Oh, here we go.
I walk in, I look at my girl, Jesus Christ, quite the party. What are we celebrating? What, she getting to Harvard early? What's going on here? She goes, nope, just turned 15. I went, fuck yeah, that makes sense. Fuck yeah. The other thing I love about the Mexican culture is you guys stick together. You guys are so loyal to each other. You fucking have each other's back, and I love that. White people, we're not like that, are we? As soon as we turn 16, we're all fucking see you, Peter and Debbie, and fucking... Those are my real parent names. I told you I'm white as shit, man. Yeah, Mexicans stick together. Like, you never walk into a bar and see one Mexican hammered by themselves. No.
Wait, so he's white as heck, but yet he says, mommy, mama, daddy. Oh, that doesn't make sense.
way. They're there with their amigos. I was taking my family out for dinner the other night. By family, I mean all 15 of them. And we walk outside and they all gather on my car. I drove a 2-door coupe. It makes no fucking sense. And my mother-in-law's at the trunk. I'm all, Mama, we just talked about this inside the house. Remember, you have your own car. I will text you the address. We will meet at the restaurant. She goes, no, mijo. We fit. The fuck? No, you don't fit. She goes, bueno, we fit. I went, please don't do this. I promise you, you do not fucking fit. Sure enough, we fit, y'all. We fucking fit, man. Yeah. Crazy, yeah. 2 of them were hanging off the spoiler, didn't give a fuck. Forget how I'm gonna wrap up this Mexican bait going hard on my family. Oh, I know. Me and my girl, we're not doing well. That's right. We're not doing well. So she wanted to go to couples therapy. I'm like, all right, good luck finding one during the middle of the pandemic.
Couples therapy?
She found one, man. She fucking found one, yeah.
You know what's so amazing is how, like, he will purposely say words wrong. He'll either be like if therapy was pronounced therapy, he would pronounce it therapy. Maybe he does have dyslexia, but I don't know. Something just ain't jiving with me. I'm not buying what he's selling, okay?
2-star review, but we're going, so...
This is Mexican culture.
We're driving to couples therapy. She's crying just because she ran out of Flaming Hot Cheetos. I'm crying just because my life currently.
I'm sure you are now.
And we pull up to this brick building, this small brick building. I've never seen some shit like this. Small little brick building. We pull up to, and this therapist has her name plastered on the side of the goddamn building. Giant red neon letters, just fucking zzz. It says Dr. Rodriguez. I get out, I'm like, well, it's an away game for your boy, isn't it? We did not go in there, Dallas. We did not. We're looking for Dr. Robinson, maybe Dr. Allen at this point, you feel me? A little home field advantage. I moved in a house recently. Moved in a new house in LA. Whenever you move in a new house, it's always weird, but it's even weirder in the middle of a pandemic. So we moved in a new house. My girl goes, Papi, I've seen the neighbors. They're pretty old. Let's play it safe. They're probably COVID conscious.
There's a 0% chance his wife calls him Papi, and an even lesser chance that his friends do. Well, even though Brian Callen calls him Bubba or Bappa. Oh yeah, and I mean that thing where Brennan was like, during that weird little interview in Chicago, where that guy was like, so where'd Bappa come from? And he's like, oh, it's just trolls. But I made that video that proved Brian Callen actually called him Bappa first. That's where it started.
Why don't you just go over and introduce yourself, right? I'll bake some Mexican cookies, and you go over there. I'm like, what the fuck's a Mexican cookie? What are you talking about? It's like a chocolate chip with salsa all over it? What are you talking about?
That's food.
I'm like, that's a terrible idea. I'll take it. I'll figure it out. So first night in the new house, everything's all good, man. Everything's all good. Kids fall asleep, girl falls asleep, I fall asleep, all good. 3 a.m. on the dot, I'm woken up to, I'm like, what the fuck is howling outside? Whatever. Next day, I install the security stuff, cameras, the Ring stuff, all that stuff, the doorbell, all the Ring security stuff, all good. Fall asleep that night. Kids asleep, girls asleep, I fall asleep. 3 a.m. on the goddamn dot. I'm woken up again. I'm like, there's a goddamn gargoyle outside my window, dude. What I didn't know about this Ring app, you download the app, there's an entire community of people just snitching on each other. It's like Tekashi 6ix9ine made this app. It's fantastic.
When is snitching out?
Listen, dude. I scroll that app for hours looking for real crime. I'm like, come on, dude. Somebody fucking kill somebody, for God's sakes. You know how much First 48 I watch? I'm like, we got 48 hours, bro. Let's get going here, man.
Addicted to that stuff for some reason.
What I didn't know is you can narrow it down to your hood. You can narrow it down right to your neighborhood. It's dope. You can narrow it right down. So I'm like, ooh, let's see what's popping in this new neighborhood of mine. 2 doors down, Jerry goes, hey, man, This mountain lion ate my goddamn dogs. Somebody needs to do something. Jesus Christ. I'm like, that is not good. Diane, right next door to me, goes, yeah, I used to be the fucking cat lady. Not anymore. That mountain lion ripped my goddamn cat's head off and ate all of them. My kids saw it from the window. We can't sleep at night. Somebody needs to do something. Like, this is not good.
That's a little
Then David,
funny.
right next door to me, David goes, yeah, the same mountain lion stole my Amazon package. I'm all,
Very expressive, very expressive.
all right, dude.
Make this big duck flip.
But that gives me the idea. I'm like, ooh, I know how I'm going to introduce myself to the new neighbors. I'm going to take care of this little kitty problem for them. That's what I'm going to do. This is going to be easy work. But I need to buy a gun. I need to go buy a gun. Listen, Dallas, I've never owned a gun, never shot a gun, played Call of Duty twice. I'll figure it out. So I go into my local LA gun store. Again, I've never bought a gun. I got so hustled in there. I got so bamboozled, dude. Listen, I've never shot a gun. I walked out with an AR-15, like the red laser thing on top of it. I walked out with the Zero Dark 30 Navy SEAL night vision helmet. What? I was like, dude, 19 grand for all this? Hell yeah, bro. Fuck yeah, it's a steal, bro.
19 grand.
No, I'll wear it out. No, I can see everything, dude. That cat's fucked, bro. Yeah, I'll keep you posted.
Who
I'll
told him
let
this
you
would be
know,
a good
man.
idea?
Yeah, thank you, dude. Killer
Any of
deal.
this.
So I get home. I've never owned a gun. I'm hyped up. I'm loading the gun. I got my fucking night vision on. I'm like, this shit is fucking dope, dude. In my head, I'm like, right, this is how I'm envisioning this, right? That cat shows up at 3 a.m. every night, right? So I'll be sleeping. It's 3 a.m. It's late. I'll be sleeping, right? I'm gonna hear, wow. I'm gonna fucking pop out of bed, right? I'm gonna fucking, yeah. And then I always have my Uggs bedside, right? My Uggs will be right there. Be cool. Tom Brady wears Uggs, so I'll fucking. I'll slide my Uggs on, right? I'll have my AR-15 like this. I have my Zero Dark 30 night vision like this. My big dick's right there still. So I'm like, I don't know why I threw that in, but be cool. So I'm fucking. She's so offended. So I'm here, right? So I'm hearing that catch. I'm like, round. Like, enough's enough, dude. I'm gonna slide that sliding door open. Like, yeah. And every video I've ever seen, like online, those mountain lions have like those soft, wet, black noses. I'm gonna punt them right in that goddamn nose, fucking, and then I'm looking at my Ring camera and go, World Star!
That's all right.
Your boy's gonna go viral. It's gonna be lit as fuck. I can't wait, man. So next.
I think that says a bunch because obviously he did go viral, but for all the wrong reasons. You know, some people, they want fame so bad that they essentially make a deal with the devil. The only problem is they don't read the fine print. So they'll get the fame, but it's not going to come in the form that they were expecting. Yeah.
Right? I'm pacing back and forth. My girl's like, go to bed. I'm all, shut up, bitch. I'm fucking here.
It's a nice,
Again, I got my Ugg boots on. I got my AR-15. I got my Zero Dark 30 night vision on, right? Still got the big dick. Sorry. I'm fucking here. I gotta stick with it, right? So I'm here.
You don't.
I'm looking at the clock. It's all 2:58. I'm all, pray to God this cat shows up, bro. It's 2:50 now. I'm like, last day on earth for you, kitty. 3 a.m. hits. I hear, wow. I'm all, showtime. I slide that glass door open. I'm all, yeah. Here's the thing, Dallas. I've never seen a mountain lion in person before. In my head, I was thinking like a small type of bobcat type of thing, right? Like, the gun's a little extreme. Probably don't need the Navy SEAL night vision, dude. Like, can probably grab it by the scruff of the neck and be like, enough's enough, kitty. Wow, wow. Well, no, dumbass. It's a line of the mountains, dude. It's fucking. This thing was Mufasa. Fucking. It's like this mountain lion ate Joe Rogan's trash. This thing was fucking. Oh, I panicked. Dude, I panicked. I went, oh shit! And I slammed the door. Dude, I threw my AR-15 like this. I fucking threw my night vision. I'm not even left-handed. I was like, oh my God.
Mr. Baseball Coach, right?
Still got my Ugg boots. Still got the big dick. Not a big deal. Sorry.
Objection.
I got on that Ring app the next morning. I went, yo, we got a mountain lion problem, y'all.
Yo, let's suck my time. I love you guys.
Okay. I don't know what to say, and I don't know what to make of that. Wait, so he got his... Who was he talking to on the Ring app? That's what, you know what I mean? He's like, so the next morning at 3 a.m., the bobcat, or mountain lion came back, and then he's like, he got on the ringer and was like, we have a mountain lion problem, y'all. Who was he talking to? That was so cringe. And honestly, maybe I am too hypercritical. Critical. But I think just because I really don't like him. Like I was saying, if he was your homie, you might look at things a little different, you know? You might not like, you might be like, you know what, his jokes are a little cringe, but I know his personality, it's funny, you know? So I get that for sure. But, I don't know. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to think, and I don't know what to do. Wow, okay, so now that was super interesting. If that was your first time watching this, this is what's known as the world's worst comedy special, so take that how you want, right? Well, everyone, that is the video. Maybe consider liking, subscribing, and joining me on my Patreon or OF account if you want to see some stuff that is pretty cool. And I do post all these videos early, like every video I make. So, with some early access, behind the scenes looks, and, you know, a lot more, if you know what I mean. Consider following me over on there. Everyone, remember, you are loved and appreciated. I'll catch you all next time. But, until then, high stakes games, signing out. See everyone, have an amazing rest of your day.